Hey guys, good morning. Can everyone hear? John, you good? Alrighty, good morning guys. Dave Santarelli from Breaking Chart Alerts, live on YouTube and on Zoom with our members. First thing guys, markets were down about 120 points on my way to work there. Unemployment numbers came out much better than expected, 1.186 million versus 1.415 million. Continuation claims 16.107 million versus 16.72 million estimated. So the market's got a little pop here. If you guys are still in the airlines, looking good. Broke above 13 bucks a share here in the pre-market hours. We're probably going to focus in on the airlines today. So what I want to show you guys first here is I think yesterday we made a couple of trades on American Airlines. One of them almost 100%, the other one 30-some percent. I think we're going to easily see this first target right here going back to early June. So I think we could easily see that 1750 again. So you know our trade plan here, the MACD, the SMAs. We already had the MACD cross, 1020 cross is coming up in the next day or two here. We're breaking above that 50. So next green candle above that 50, I'm going to be entering into a decent sized trade on American Airlines and looking for that run like it had back here off that news. So the reason why the airlines are popping, they're going to be getting a $25 billion bailout basically from the government here to help them through the end of the year. So that's why you've seen such a big pop here, 30% climb just about here on American Airlines in the past couple of days. So we're going to be focusing in on the airlines. We've done well with those today.
Shares of ADIL Pharmaceuticals halted on a circuit breaker following that press release. ADIL hit a high of $2.03, up 36 cents. Now halted on a circuit breaker as ADIL announcing.
Alrighty, there we go.
Agreement for their COVID-19 rapid test. ADIL, Alpha Delta India Lima.
ADIL. So that's what we're going to be looking for with a target on American Airlines here if we jump into some calls here today. She's retracing for the day, 1281. She did break 13 here in the pre-market. So let's see. Gold's still climbing here too. I was thinking about doing another gold trade going into the election. Did really well on our gold trades. Let me see here. Annotation. There we go. Nvidia is still breaking higher. Gold 193.43.
Coming up at 10, Feds Kaplan speaking, and then at 10:30, natural gas storage, 30 BCF filled is expected.
If American Airlines breaks above 13 again, I'm going to be entering into American Airlines, just so you guys know and are aware. And I'd probably make that trade on the Trade Challenge account. So what you guys have to realize now, so they're talking about the next package that's coming through with the senators. Hold on, let's listen.
CFO says deaths related to COVID-19 in the U.S. could reach 200,000 in Q3. That's MET.
So they're basically saying another 50,000 are going to die in Q3 in the United States from COVID. Okay, so back to this now. So what we're talking about now is once that package gets passed by the House, by the Senate, and you know the airlines get that $25 billion, obviously there's not going to be talks anymore about them possibly going bankrupt like there was for quite some time. So if the government passes that $25 billion, that's going to help them throughout the end of this year. And then once we get that vaccine, things get back to normal. They should be doing pretty well there. So American Airlines, that's why we're seeing that pop. So I just wanted to analyze why we're seeing that climb here in American Airlines shares. So once we break that 1328, break through that 50 simple moving average, I'm going to be looking for that at least 16 to 18 target. And that's quite a bit of ways. You know, that's a 20% move plus in the underlying stock here. And with options, that's going to be well over a 500% gain if we reach that 16 to 17. So you have to understand why the momentum is going to be coming from the airlines now. So they're going to be getting that momentum and that climb once Congress and Senate pass that $25 billion. And that's what I want to focus on, if I see that start to climb here again today. NVIDIA is still on the climb, 453. Gold not doing too much here today, still up over 1% though, 193. I still have the silver trade in the main account here. SLV. That's up 5% today. Unbelievable. We still have that open on the main account, right? On the site. I think we might.
Up 5% today?
It's up 5% today, SLV.
You're up 57% last night.
What did we get that trade for? Let's analyze it here.
Wow, that's a breakout. I know you wanted to get into another gold trade. We got in at 280.
Which strike?
KNBI, Candy
23 strike for
Technologies,
December 31st.
says actively
December
seeks to authorize
31st, 23
dealer
strike.
engagements and entertaining inquiries from dealerships
What did we
across
pay
the
for that
US.
one?
281.
KNBI, Candy Technologies,
281 for the 23 strike.
Mhm.
It's at 510 now.
Wow. 81%.
81%. Nice.
Company announcing distribution plans seeking authorized.
You guys didn't close out the main SLV trade, right? Just the trade challenge trade.
Company.
Let's go in the trade room here, see if anyone's typing.
Spoke to Carson. Good conversation last night. He closed the silver trade. The December one that when we closed our November.
Zynga had a nice pop and then a drop. Yesterday after market hours got up to 11:30 right after they reported. What do we make? A $60 trade on that, I think, for earnings, right? Probably going to be worthless unless she starts to pop. Nice, Jack Dottie. Jack Dottie sold it right when it started to drop there. Did you sell for a profit or what? He made 68% on his Zynga calls.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, guys, in the trade room. Let's see. Samson said AMD, huge candle. AMD. Yeah, retrace a little
Navarro
bit.
says Trump to sign order on medicine and medical supplies today.
Trump's going to be signing executive order on medical supplies today. Samson said, could you check out Ameren? 692. You know, it's finally getting that cross. You know, your stop, if you got into this, your stop's going to be really tight. 675. Your target, I'd have a target of at least $8. And then if she breaks above that 850, then I'd be looking for that 10 as the second target.
RMD downgraded to neutral at Goldman. Romeo Michael Delta.
Jack Dottie said he added a 10K to his account a couple of weeks ago, and he's doubled it.
Oh, nice.
And he's also left 7K on the table. That would have been nice, huh? $33. Let's see. Yeah, Hertz is up 4%. I'll watch it for the day here. Stop on Hertz would be 145. Vinny, that's what I'd be doing with Hertz. 1.45 would be my stop.
It's a clicking sound.
I know. What's that clicking? It's got to be him.
Oh, yeah, somebody on.
Or no, it's Wakaku. Hey, Josh.
How's it going?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm driving.
Are ya?
Oh,
Oh, I hear your
Yeah.
blinker.
is
That
that a
was my
turn
blinker.
signal?
I didn't know I was on.
No problem. Rocket's gonna be today, huh?
IPO.
RKT.
The CEO was on CNBC and he just recently had a stroke. His half of his face was like,
Really?
yeah,
Oof.
it was crazy.
Wow.
It's still a big day for him. He had like an assistant right next to him just in case.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. That sucks. Wow, look at that run on Carvana, Avilio. Are you still in that? Good morning, Lars. Is Lars new? Look at that breakout on Carvana. They were talking about retail car sales being astronomical. They can't even keep up with the demand because no one's buying new cars. They're buying used cars.
Yeah.
So the used car dealerships are like out of cars. You know? That's what they've been reporting. It's insane. Maybe now's the time to sell the Porsche. Avilio's up 167% on Carvana today already. CVNA. Let's see what the options look like. Maybe I'll pick one up. Let's see, do I want this week, next week? Oh, there's Pelosi. Carvana, August 14th, 200 strike. I'm in at, I got filled at 2.70.
Target.
My target on that's going to be $200.
Stop.
Stop on Carvana, CVNA. My stop's going to be 175. I'm already up 15% on that trade. Avilio, did you get in? I got in the August 14th 200 strike at 2.70. I'll let that run. If that has another day like this tomorrow, I'm gonna lock him in. But I think she's gonna be looking for that 200. But it's important to say why I got next week's expo. I don't want to day trade this. I don't want it to expire tomorrow. So I wanted that extra week of time value there. I'm up 47% on that trade already.
Sure you don't want to day trade?
Wow, that's insane.
Should be you don't want to lock it in.
Now that's going to continue that run. It might consolidate for a few candles. I might be looking at support near term here of like 182.50 on that retracement. But if she retraces that 182.50 and we see it hold that support and that climb, then I'd be adding to that position. But she's still in breakout momentum now. Up 49%. Look at that breakout now.
APIL shares now at $2.15, pulling back from the
Look at
highs.
gold still breaking higher. We're going to have to get into a gold trade for that November
APIL
or December expo.
announcement.
We made so much on that last gold trade there. Here's actually the old gold trade. Oh, look at that. We originally picked the November 20th 185 calls at $10. Gold's at 194.05 now. That's got to be, I think we sold that for like a 30 or 40% gain.
35%.
35% in what, 2 days? Or it might have been overnight. But I definitely want to get into another gold trade because that's a perfect hedge towards this volatility going into the election. What's that SLV doing? Oh, she's still climbing up almost 6%. T-Doc's taking a big run too. You guys checking out T-Doc? Up about $10, 5% for the day.
McConnell says no significant progress on.
Sold my Carvana.
At what?
That must have sold for like a 70%. It's sold at 4.00.
McConnell says Senate won't adjourn for
4.00?
August recess
Yep,
unless or until Democrats demonstrate they will never let a deal materialize. This means that
I just made $300 in the trade challenge account on that. That was a quick $300. It's nice flipping around on that one to this one. Main account to the trade challenge account.
You said a stop?
What's that?
You said an order to sell?
Yeah, at $4 and it got executed. I'm looking at the option chain up above and I see $4. Now it's sold at $4.50. Wow.
48%.
48? That's all? What was I in at?
2.70.
2.7 sold at 4. Only 48? I thought it was more like a 60. Oh well. Next one will be 100. Look for that next one. That one's a big thanks to Avilio there. He caught that one. Nice job. Is he still in it?
No, I said it's still running.
Jack Dottie said his son's account is basically his trade challenge account. He's in Square, up 15%. Nice.
How many contracts did you buy on that? 5?
On the trade challenge account?
Yeah.
2.
2.
What's Carvana doing now?
Still running.
Is it? Oh, wow. Look at that breakout. Oh, she's at $7 now. $7.35. Wow. Avilio, you still in it? Ah, you sold with me? Damn. Might have to jump back in. She might hit that 200 today. I really think she's going to hit 200 today. Might be good to get a day trade on that.
She's a runner.
The 195 calls look good. Let's see, 195. Okay, I just got Carvana, August 7th, 200 strike call in the trade challenge account. 2 contracts there. I used the profits only from the last trade to fuel this next trade. 2 contracts, Carvana, August 7th, 200 call. We're in at $1.70. And we're already up 27% now. Oh my god, it's like printing money. Look at, she's still running. Big breakout. I want to see it break that 195. That 195 is going to be resistance for the day. If it could break above that 195, I think a good chance she'll get that 200 today. I originally thought she was only going to get to 200 next week, but she's really having a run. Big breakout. Just sold it at 2.50. I just had another $200 profit. 2.50 sold Carvana. Now in that small trade challenge account, you guys have to understand, I have the 2 computers in front of me. I'm trading the main account and the trade challenge account. So that main account, I'm watching for more of the swing trades, things that I could hold overnight. On the trade challenge account, we're looking for something we could take quick advantage of. We just took quick advantage of that. Now, we already have a realized,
Another 47%.
47% on that, and she's still running. Now, we already have $417.05 in gains on the trade challenge account. The trade challenge account we just started with 2,500 is already at 3,500 now. And we just started trading that really in the past week. There goes Carvana, almost hitting $200 here. What's that option at now? Unbelievable. She's at about 350 now.
Well, why give up? You done?
Well, I want to see if she breaks that 200. If she breaks that 200 and starts that climb, I'll get to a third trade on it. Yeah, Vilio, that was awesome. Great job. Nice. Look at that breakout now again. Are you still in it? No? Wow, 204 now, 205. Look at that breakout. Those options are worth $8.50 now that we just bought for $1.70.
Oh.
We just bought them for $1.70. They're worth $7 now. Unbelievable. What do we have? The 200 calls, right? Here they are right here, the 200 calls. They're at 610 now. 640.
610?
Yep, 640.
It's the first one. 640.
$7 now.
$7. $160%.
Really?
That's $7.
Wow. $311%. Where are you getting your numbers from?
Yeah. Sorry.
So 7 divide that by 1.7.
No, I was using the 270. The first.
Oh,
The first.
Oh, the
trade,
first
the
one.
original one. The second one is. We got the same one.
Jack Dottie just sold for 136% over 3K profit from original entry. Wow. I should have now if I held that in the trade challenge account, that would have been at $6,000 right now, you know? That's how quick you could build that trade challenge account. You know who I got a message from today?
Who?
This morning. Our good old buddy,
Who?
Scott Harris.
Really?
Yep. He's
Would
going
he
to
get
be
in
coming
American
back.
Airlines?
What's that?
Would he get into American Airlines?
I'm not sure what he got into, but he said, Dave, I got a lot of people here for you. I've been telling them how great I've been doing. And he's got a few more people he wants us to reach out to.
Yeah, Carvana. I don't see anything stopping Carvana.
What'd you make on that? I don't know how to say that last name. Krisiak. Is that how you say it? Krisiak? Andrew Richardson says Bank of America. That 200 call now is at 9.25. 9.25. We paid $1.70
That's
for it.
1,000%. Where's EJ? Is EJ here?
Oh my God.
Is anybody
Unbelievable.
still in?
Now, see, if we followed the trade plan on that, we would have made about, what? We got in around 187. We would have made over 300% on that. Probably probably closer to 700%. What was the original trade we got in the August 14th?
August 14th for 270. How much is that going for?
What, the 200 strike?
Yes.
That's 1160. Wow. 725 by 10 now.
That's a 330%.
AMD on the run. Let's see AMD. AMD's looking good. That could have a nice pop back up to that 8620. I like the candles on AMD. Let's see, do we want to make another trade on that? Might as well, right? Kicking ass today.
Do you think Carvana drops?
Carvana?
Tracy,
Yeah, I think she's going to pull back. I think she's going to
right away there.
ride around 200. August 7th Expo on AMD. The 86 is going for about $1.01. That's a lot. That's quite a bit. I'm looking at AMD on the other computer here. Thinking about picking up the 86 strike call. Finney says, looks like you guys killed it with Carvana. Congrats. I hope he got in. Finnegan. Oh, Finney started late today. Where's his buddy been? Still on vacation?
Oh, I think he was busy at work.
Oh, busy at work.
Yeah, okay.
Doing the engineering thing for a bit.
get back to work, man.
Oh, look at AMD go.
Did you get in?
No. I do want to make a swing trade on Apple.
Spies taking
Another
off,
one.
The market's moving.
I think I'm going to jump into Apple for next week's Expo. Or August 20th, I'm going to get into Apple. I'm going to get Apple in both accounts.
Scratching AMD.
Yeah. What date is Apple having the split?
The 24th.
The 24th. I'm going to go with the September 18th Expo on Apple.
We are currently in. Oh, we have one.
Okay, I just got one of these in the Trade Challenge account. So I got Apple September 18th, 450 call. I'm in at 16.95.
16.95.
Yes. Apple September 18th. It's expensive, but you know, they're having the split, and we also have momentum in the market. So you have to think of the catalyst. All right, why are we entering into this trade now? And the catalyst is number one, back to school, back to college. People are buying Apple supplies, okay? Number two, what's number two? The stock split there, the 4-for-1 stock split. I think once that comes back down to $100 a share, you see all those Robin Hooders jump in, buy some Apple shares. I think we're going to see a nice, we're going to see a nice pop in Apple shares. And then the third thing that's big, the stimulus package. Okay, so if they pass that stimulus package again and they get another $1,400 and all that, the unemployment's extended, that's going to be good for Apple.
What is
Apple
your
sales.
Target in stock?
My target is going to be 500. And my stop's going to be 430. Now, if you divide that by 430, divide that by 4, post-split. So after the split, my stop will be 107.5. And
What?
and my target post thing there is 125. And that should give us a nice, easy, 50% plus gain on those options.
Are you gonna get that in your main account as well too?
Yeah, I am. I'm deciding how much I want to put in the main account
You said
there.
one contract, right?
One contract in the Trade Challenge account, yeah. Probably make it in the main account in the afternoon here. I want to make sure we hold strong because I don't want to buy a lot of contracts in the bigger account here and then,
Yeah, balance it out.
Facebook's getting a nice pop off 250. That one was beaten down quite a bit yesterday. When is Rocket supposed to come out? I'd love to jump into Rocket for a day trade.
Do you usually do IPOs?
Mike Rinkowski said, made $400 in 5 minutes on Carvana. Wish I held, but money's money and I'll take it on the YouTube. Let's see what else here. Groupon's moving, but I am not a fan of Groupon anymore. GRPN. Look at the climb on Groupon, though. It looks so tempting. Microsoft's looking nice to back up about 215. So look at a daily chart on Microsoft. We got some resistance right around 215 we could have a target for. So that's about a $2.08 climb. Let's take a look here. That is breaking out. That's a nice one to enter here as well. Okay, let's see. MSFT. I'll get tomorrow's expo on it. We already have a trade on Microsoft. The paycheck trade. I'm there trying to buy the 215 calls. It's telling me I'm short the leg. Look at Apple breaking higher. There we go. 5% gain on our Apple calls already. Already up $80 on that small trade. Well, on the trade challenge account, it's a large trade there, but. Dow's up only 56. Nasdaq's only up 2. S&P's only up 10 cents. So you got to be cautious too, you know. But I think it looks like we're going to start to climb here. There goes Apple again.
So you didn't get into that Microsoft?
No, I didn't get into that because I'm short the leg. Jack, I think Mike is a member from YouTube there, Mike Rinkowski. EJ, did you get into the Carvana trade? Jack, I love that though. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, he's in gold very heavy, he's saying. Let's take a look at gold. Dr. Gutman's on.
Good.
He's got his video on, but I don't see him. Like a drug lord heavy as he's taking 5 puffs of his smoke.
Is that EJ?
Yeah, he's in gold very heavy. I think gold, it's looking great. Let's see our SLV trade. SLV, wow, looking good. Nice jog, AP. Who's AP?
Austin.
Austin Powers? AP?
That was good. That was fast.
Oh, that's that cartoon, right? There's a Steve Powers.
This is
That's a
Steve
member.
Powers. I knew where you were going with it.
Antoine Perry.
Oh, Antoine Perry.
Yeah.
Oh, he usually has an
Yeah.
Antoine. What's up, Antoine?
Look at Apple going again. Man, wouldn't that be nice if she hit 450 today? She hits 450 today. That trade challenge account's going to have nice gains there. Should be up about 50% on it. 267 area code. What is that? Philadelphia. Mike's an SLV and Microsoft. What do you have? The spread with us on Microsoft? I don't use the comments on Zoom, Mike, either. So no worries.
Is he in the trade room?
He says he's on Zoom, but he doesn't know how to post in there, so he comes on YouTube to post.
Ah. Post in our Zoom chat room.
Yeah, it's good he's on YouTube. I wish more people would comment on the YouTube chat here.
Yeah, can we all get a like?
Yeah, please hit that like button for us. There goes Apple. Let's see it break that 445.50. There we go. 6% gain already on the Apple trade. And that's a longer term trade too. So could you imagine post split what that's going to do? Oh, AMD's on the run again. That's going to hit 90 today. I'm telling you guys. AMD. Let's see. I'll look for an overnight trade on AMD. AMD August 7th. 87 strikes, only $1.02. I'll pick that up. Yes, I'm in. 109. 109 for the 87 strike.
87 strike.
Yep.
What expo?
This week.
AMD.
Let's get that out. She's running big. She's already at $1.20. $1.23. Get that out there. It's a day trade. It expires tomorrow. She's at $1.30. So now we got to watch AMD and Apple. We still have the AMD 80 strike for September 18th on AMD. You know how much we're up on that? Insane.
Yeah, we're up. How much are we up now?
Almost 100%.
Yeah, we're up, I think, 70% last night.
Wow, our Zillow trade is up nicely. ZG. Zillow August 21st. She's up 2.5% today. The Zillow. Let's see, what do I want to do? We were in at 481. It's at 630 now. 4.81. Divide that by 6.3. So we're up around 70. That can't be right. 6.3. 6.3. Divide that by 4.81. Okay, we're up about 31% on that now. That's for the August 21st Expo. Gonna hold on to that. That's looking good. Carson says American Airlines is trying to stay above that 13. She's struggling a bit, but Dow's up 47 now. Nasdaq's up 8. S&P's up about 1. Facebook is still on the climb. That's looking good there, Facebook. I'm watching our Facebook trade continue to climb.
Ooh, yeah.
And that one's in the trade challenge account. TDOC is still breaking out, guys. If any of you are looking for a day trade, take a look. TDOC. It dropped on that news that they had that buyout. She's looking ready to climb, though, since yesterday from the lows of 200. So 200 is new support on Teladoc, right? We got 200 as new support right at that 50 she came down to. And now she's on the climb. I'd be having 230 as my target if you got into Teladoc. Facebook climbing off that 10. No app alerts went out today? For any of the trades we made? Which ones? I didn't get any of them. I got one of the trade challenge. That's it.
Well, couldn't make the other ones official.
Well, you just said yes, though.
Because the trade challenge were official, so that was doing. They were official.
Cisco's having a nice run there, Andrew. Activision, if you got into a day trade, I'd be looking for a quick dollar climb, 75 cent up to 87.75. I'm watching. We're in a lot of trades right now, so you got to manage current trades. But Facebook's looking good here, climbing off that 10 as well. Activision looks great. I love that larger candle here. So if she breaks above that 87.25, we'll look for that 87.75 as the next target. Zalman Khan says, what about work? W-O-R-K. Wow, that's had a nice climb. Let's see. She came all the way down to 28. She's at about 31 now. That's not bad there, Khan. I'd be looking at 33 as the target if you wanted to jump into a trade on work. If you wanted to jump into a trade on work, the trade I'd be looking for would be... I'd probably look at the September 18th. I'd be looking at, oh, that's dirt cheap. That's not bad. Either the 31 or the 32 strike. And I'd have that 33 as a target. I think it'll get up to that 33 before the mid-August. End of August. I think we should see that 33. We're just watching for that break above that 50. You get a candle above that 50, she'll reach that 33 really quick. So September 18th Expo, the 31 strike, going for about $2.81. That looks great. There goes Facebook, ready to break highs of the day. There she goes, 253. She just broke 253. 253.04, 253.12, 253.20. Nice. The market's climbing here, guys. I'm watching Dow and NASDAQ break higher. Dow over to the right here on the other screens that you guys can see. I have Diamond, SPY, and Qs. Nice breakout here. Let's see if Facebook could possibly get to that 255 today. Then we could close that other trade challenge trade out for a profit. Apple trade's doing well, up 2% on that in the trade challenge account. Probably sell that tomorrow in the trade challenge account on a spike, but I just wanted to have that extra time because the options for this week are quite expensive. There goes Facebook again. Apple having a nice run too. Let me see what AMD is doing over here. AMD's looking great. Wow, just had new highs on AMD. Let's check out what gold's doing. Gold got up to almost 195 today. Unbelievable climb. That's looking good. I could see that getting at about 200 next week. Do you have this week's expo or what expo? Next week? Well, they're saying Zillow's breaking out. Let's take a look at Zillow. Wow, look at that. $73. T-Doc is really breaking out here, guys. Take a look at T-Doc. Almost at 218 after coming down to about 209 today. I'm telling you, she's going to get it back up to that 230 resistance. If you take a look at T-Doc here, classic hook pattern is going to form here, and she's going to get back up to that 225 to 230. She just had that big red candle because she bought out another company. Buyer always drops on a buyout. SPY still climbing, holding above that 10. Take a look at SPY here. SPY, Diamond, and Qs. So you get a feel for the momentum of the market right now. So if you look at SPY, SPY's been holding that 20 here since that 1020 cross. So it's really important now to watch what the general market's doing. SPY, 1020 cross, MACD's crossed, started breakout momentum, retracement down to that 20. It broke above that 330, 230 that it had resistance before, and you saw that candle, big candle, retracement back down to that 20. Now breakout momentum holding that 10 as of now. So that's SPY, Qs. Same thing, 1020 cross. This one's a little stronger, so it's just showing you text a little stronger here. 1020 cross, breakout momentum, retracement down to that 10, holding that 10, breakout momentum, retracement back down to that 10. First candle below the previous candle's body is telling you sign of retracement. So if you're in a day trade and you're sweating that out, you know that retracement's coming back down to that 10 on Qs. So keep that in mind. So you have that retracement back down to that 10, breakout momentum, and now she's coming back down to support. Now let's see what happens here. We had a nice climb here on Qs. Don't want to see that new cycle start at BDM. So let's see. She's got to hold that 20 here. Diamond ETF. The Dow. You know, this one's been pretty flat all day. Dow's only up about 70 points right now. Had that run in the morning, then since then it's been consolidating. And you guys know that consolidation area, right? Samson said GoPro's breaking out. Let's take a look at GoPro. Oh, no problem, Samson. We all do that. When is Zillow Group earnings? Let's take a look here. Zillow Group, here's the calendar. ZG, they're on today. What is it, after market? It's coming out 1647 after market hours. Right here. 1647 she'll be coming out. And you got to think about it too during the pandemic, you know, how many people are posting their properties on Zillow, you know. I think they're going to do really well. Let's see what the implied move is on Zillow. Let me see here. ZG. So, wow, 13.52% implied move.
Wow.
Could you imagine if that has
We don't know.
Could you? Well, COVID. Could you imagine if she climbs 14%?
And how
She's
long
at
this
what
week?
now?
By tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, it says here August 21st.
Oh, 2 weeks.
That's
Still
still
a big move.
massive move. What's Zillow at here? ZG. Teresa got in Zillow Group. I think that was one of her first option trades with us. Wonder where she's at. I don't see her on the live. Is she? There's Charlotte. Charlotte, how'd you do today? I wonder why her video's not coming up front here. Let's see. Oh shit, what did I just do there? I just moved that screen. There we go. Now I can see you, Charlotte. Where is Jerry at? I think Jerry put a post-it note on her camera.
American Airlines is taking off.
That's a nice break out there. What do you think? Trade challenge account, another American Airlines trade?
We're very bullish on that.
I think so. I think we got to jump in. American Airlines. Man, what do I want to do with it though? I'd rather get something. They said within the next 2 weeks they want to get that bill passed, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to pick up the 13.
So we had the 12 and the 12 and a half calls.
I was thinking about picking up either the 13 to the 14. I'm going to pick up the 14 strike call. August 21st, though. What is it now? It's already the 6th, right? What's that, 2 weeks tomorrow? Do you think that the Senate and House are going to come to a conclusion and pass that by August 21st? Because that's the most important thing with this trade. So I'm looking at the other screen here, guys, if you guys could see me. Do you think that this is going to happen by August 21st? That's the big issue. You do?
They need to get it done fast. Now that the 600, if they don't pass a stim bill, they need to pass some bill to relief.
Okay, I'm in. I got the American Airline August.
21st.
This picked up the August 14th.
Okay.
I'll get that. That's probably good because we're only going to hold it probably till about end of today or tomorrow anyway.
Big move. It's still it's
Yeah, she's still climbing. I'm already up 3% on it. The 14 strike, August 14th.
And what?
I'm in at 51 cents.
What's your target stop?
Target on that's going. If a bill, now this is what's important. Talk about the bill being passed in there. So say, hey, if we get that bill passed, they get that 25 billion extension from now till the end of the year. There, we're going to look at that 15 to 17 target on American Airlines. Stop on that is going to be a strict 20% stop. So 20% stop on that. Thank you. I like that trade. Look for a quick 50 to 100% on that. There she goes again, another big breakout at American Airlines. We're already up 6% on that trade. This is what's nice about coming together as a team. Like I'm watching my watch list here. I watch my sector. I usually watch you guys bring up something here that pops. Like if I talk about American Airlines, say, hey, if she has that breakout above that $13, we'll re-enter. Remember I said that this morning. One of the members said, hey, American Airlines is breaking that resistance. And bam, we were able to jump in and take advantage of that. It's already up 8%. The Apple trade's doing great too. Trade challenge account's really taken off today.
Yeah, trade is.
It's almost up to 4,000 now. And we just started that 2,500. Really trading it about a week or two ago. Now you see, once the account grows, then we start making those larger trades. Then we take that. Once that hits that 5,000 mark on the trade challenge, when you get that first 100%, then you bump it up a bit. Bump it up by 25% your trades. Right now, all my trades are about $500 or less because you got to manage that risk.
That Apple one.
No, that Apple one's a bigger one for sure. But there's 3 catalysts for that Apple, and I wanted that longer term for that since I'm still bullish. So.
And you got how many contracts of that?
In the trade challenge account, I got 10. And then once we post that, let's post that as a trade ID as well. So it goes on the main there for the public to see.
The same?
Yeah. The American Airlines, because that's going to be a big mover, and I want people to take advantage of that. But post it for members first, then give it a bit, and then we'll post it. Because once that bill passes, you're going to see that American Airlines. Take a look at the 3-month daily. You're going to see that get back up to that, $16, $17, $18 area quick. And if we have a 3-point move on American Airlines, that's about a 25% move on the stock. So that 25% move on the stock is going to give us about a, what do we have? So if we could sell that for $3 and we picked it up for 51, we'll be looking for about a 500% gain for target number 1. Now this is one we got next week's expo. Not worried about intraday. I'd like to see it hold that 13 today, but this is one you look at a daily chart on. Soon as that bill passes, we might have to extend that. I'd much rather you guys do the August 21st to give it time, but she's still breaking higher. Apple's still holding above the 1020. Diamond's breaking down quite a bit. Take a look at Diamond here, DIA. You'll see that's why you're seeing that pullback in the account there. It's a general broad-based pullback here. 1020 cross. Wow, Carvana got up to 210.
210?
Yeah. Wow,
How much is she selling for now?
For which one? For which one?
Let's go with the first one, August 14th, 200 call.
The August 14th 200 call is now going for 1520. What did we get in that for?
270. 463%.
Wow, 463% if we held that. Oof. Vinny, you're a trader. You're taking advantage of volatility. That got all the way up to $1.60 today. That had a nice climb. It's trading between the 10-20. Avilio did call Carvana the other day. Man, if he held on to that trade, oh, he'd probably be sitting on 25 grand now.
That would have been his big trade.
Yeah, definitely.
We're still waiting for that one big trade for him. He was almost there.
What do you think's gonna drop there, Avilio? I'm not seeing any news coming out here, do you? Florida COVID cases came out.
Oh boy. Look a spot.
It's really not bad. Much better than expected. LVS is up over 3.4% today. She's bouncing off support. That's all it is. PDD. Was it, someone brought that up a while ago in the trade room. Big climb. Let's see if Spy could break that 330-170. Diamond's getting up to that 10 there too. I didn't see anything for the markets to pull back like that, right? Just the Florida numbers. There's got to be something else though, because that was a bit of a pullback. Climbing though. Yeah, everything pulled back there. Guys, put these, you could throw these on your screen. AVCT, that's soaring today on one of my scanners. AVCT. Wonder what the heck that is. American Virtual Cloud Technology. From about 40 cents all the way up to $13 in a few weeks there. There we go. That's got to be what the numbers were. Sales contracts plunged 57%.
What would that do for Zillow?
They charge a fee for every listed thing, so.
Feds Kaplan says service sector businesses that rely on person-to-person contact are lagging because consumers are reticent.
See, here's the one scary thing. On a 3-month daily, if you look at SPY, we're getting that first candle below the previous candle's body now. So is that sign of further retracement down to that 325 support? You know, and that's what you guys got to be thinking now. Look at that daily chart on SPY. Qs. Same thing with Qs. You're getting that first candle below the previous candle's body. You know, so we got to watch that in the afternoon here, because if that continues to drop there, then we could do a short-term put for tomorrow's expo and look for that bigger candle coming back down to support around 265 on Qs. Just got to watch, though, because the day's not over. Intraday swings are normal. We're coming up to the lunch hour here, so we might see some flatness, maybe a little selling pressure into the lunch hour, and then look for that climb in the afternoon again. Did you see what Walmart's going to be doing in their parking lots? They're testing drive-in movie theaters at their parking lots now.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
They got the real estate.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Right. And brick and mortar houses are, you know.
Yeah, I mean, how many people want to go to?
So land is going to be available. Why not capitalize
Yeah.
on that? You know, and movie theaters. Who wants to go to the movie theaters?
That's what I mean.
Right
Nobody
next
wants
to each
to.
other. I'd rather be in the drive-in
I know.
and enjoy it, chill.
Yeah. You do much more in your car than a movie theater, too. You know, with your date.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
So I think the younger generation, I think, would flock towards that more.
Millennials?
Yeah.
yeah.
So you got to look at the pros and cons. I think it's good. It's not really going to cost them too much. Everything automated. SPY's still failing at that 10. I'm thinking about jumping into an overnight trade here on SPY
KSU,
for
Kilo
tomorrow.
Sandy uniform. Report being circulated from El Negocio that Blackstone and GIP to offer for $2.20 per share for Kansas City Southern. That's Kilo Sandy uniform, KSU. Again, that's from the publication, Spanish publication, El Negocio.
No, that was good, Charlie.
All right, I got
That's KSU.
SPY 331 put at $1.37 as a little hedge for tomorrow. Might be a day trade. It might be a hedge. Huh? $1.37, yes. Now see how I positioned that in the trade challenge account here. I got 2 contracts of that. So it's a small $274 trade to protect ourselves against that. How much do we have in now? So 3.
Shares of Kansas City Southern hit a high of 186.71. Now
So we have
at
about
181.69.
2,500 invested right now. So I took that little, that's for longer term, and then we took that short term SPY hedge here, 331.
How many contracts?
2.
That was published about 53 minutes ago by El Negocio, reported Natasha Martinez.
Make sure you're wording those properly, though. It's not a regular trade challenge. That's a little hedge against our longs in the trade challenge account. Because I don't want.
Should we
So
word
just
trade challenge?
what's that?
Should we word it?
Well, that's what I'm telling you to word it as. Yeah, it's a hedge, a trade challenge hedge. Paula said big volume in HPE. 8 strikes for September 18th. Paula, nothing's coming up for HPE. Let's see. There we go. Came up on the option chain. I guess it doesn't like the charts.
Nancy Pelosi says COVID relief negotiations making some progress and proceeding in a positive way.
Hewlett Packard. Wow, that is dirt cheap for HPE. And those 10 strikes are only going for about 78 cents. I'll get a couple with you, Paula. September 18th, 10 strikes. Going for about 70, 79. That Zillow never went through either yet.
Benzinga market update, S&P futures up 0.25, the Dow futures up 56, NASDAQ futures up.
Okay, I got into that trade idea there with Paula with the unusual options activity. So this is what's going on with the unusual options activity here. What's that?
40 cents.
Yeah. That's for HPE 10 strike. We're in at 77 cents. I like that. Look at the volume on that. HPE, I can't see the chart here. There we go. Finally just came up. Nice breakout momentum. The SMAs are starting to converge here. MACD's already crossed. 1020's already crossed. Looking good. Waiting for that 10 to cross that 50 there. We zoom out a little bit here. I'd probably be looking at about $11. Maybe we could get back up to 12 if we get the stimulus package.
Pharma shares hitting 96 cents at the high.
Let's use 12 as the target.
Percent now, heavy volume.
Stop is going to be a candle below the 20. So about 9.75. But a trailing stop at the 20. Well, Elias says he's got a $26,000 trade on gold. What expo do you have, Elias? August 14th. Let's take a look at that. You have GOLD or GLD? She's still looking good. I like that chart. Starting that climb again. Let's see Facebook. Facebook breaking out again. So we had that little downturn there. Retracement back down to the 50 on Facebook. Gold had a little BDM cycle. Back in breakout momentum. There goes Facebook. Let's see AMD.
EXP to expand global footprint. Echo.
That's a nice day trade setup
India.
if she breaks that 20 on AMD. Elias is up 10%, so he's got a quick $2,600 profit on it. He loves to go big. That big paycheck. If I started getting used to, $25,000 paychecks per trade, look at AMD. That 1020 cross is starting to come up. MACD already crossed. First candle above the 1020. Facebook still on the climb. Qs are looking good. Man, Carvana's nearing 215. 212 right now, Carvana. I don't think E-Trade has an unusual
Shares of
option scanner
Semrush
on E-Trade
LEDs
Pro,
now
do
at
they?
372, up 18%.
Let me see.
Share spike to a high of
I use a
450
different scanner
earlier on
for
that report that United
unusual
Airlines
options
is using
activity.
UV lighting to
So I got
clean
here.
their planes. That's Lima Echo Delta Sandy.
Guys, in the trade room, here's a site that I use. I use two of them. Either Bar Chart for unusual options activity, or I'll use Wall Street. Let me pull it up. I'll share that one in there with you.
COF, Capital One Financial, Fed says cease and desist order versus Capital One Financial, issues enforcement action with Capital One. That's Charlie Oscar Foxtrot.
Carvana still breaking higher. Wow. CVNA. Where is Dr. Gutman? I want to see if he's making any trades here. Dr. Reber, too. I wonder where he's been. Total U.S. household debt fell $35 billion in quarter two to
Senate Democratic leader Schumer says
$14.27
Democrats will
trillion.
continue to negotiate on COVID aid until we get it done. Says it's on Republicans if they walk away.
Wow. $35 billion in Q2 to $14.27 trillion. AMD's breaking higher. There's that 1020 cross coming up. Oh yeah, we gotta go over to that. I gotta get over to that accountant now. Finalize those papers. Alrighty, guys, it's after 11. I didn't even know what time it was there. Great job today. Good job this morning, Avilio. Big shout out to Avilio. He caught that Carvana. We looked at that, made some nice trades on that. Nice job. Let's go live again at around 2 o'clock. See if we could do some more Thursday. Today, afternoon, and tomorrow we should have some nice day trades set up. So let's see what we could do, and we'll be in the trade room, guys.
Pennsylvania Governor
Take care.
Wolf says recommends no sports be played in Pennsylvania until January.
Wow. Wolf in Pennsylvania. That could be a nice
Shares of
little app
DraftKings
alert.
are moving lower.
Oh, DraftKings.
Looks like they had begun moving lower ahead of that. DKNG, DraftKings now at 33.
DKNG. There goes Carvana. Look at Carvana go.
DKNG.
DraftKings is tanking from that. Carvana nearing 215 now. Wow, what a breakout.
That is unbelievable.
Alrighty, guys. I will catch you guys in the
Hedge fund.
afternoon here.
Third Point took
Let's
a
see
long
what this
position
is.
in Disney in the second quarter. Says streaming this is Disney's biggest market opportunity ever. That's in a letter from Third Point.
Disney's biggest opportunity ever here with the
That's
streaming
DIS.
service.
$100
That's gonna
billion.
be now.
You
See,
saw $1 billion a month.
this is the one big thing you got to think about
$1 billion
Disney.
a month.
We should be buying leaps for Disney now. That's gonna be a $300 stock in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
No
No,
question
absolutely.
about it. This streaming service just brought an extra $15 billion a year to Disney.
Since November, right?
Yeah,
November.
and it's a new service. So
Now they're
we
releasing,
definitely look
Mulan.
at Disney pop higher here. We got to get into Disney. We got to do something with Disney. What do I want to do with it? We got to get something this week's expo. Even the 129 strike's only going for 94 cents right now for tomorrow's expo. If you wanted to day trade it, I'd look at that. Or if you wanted to swing trade
There's a
it,
Disney 128.04.
Disney's
Danny
still
will pop off
breaking.
of that news that
The
Third
June
Point is
17,
taking on
2022. Wow, that's
And the
beautiful
second
there. You
quarter
can pick up that
is
130 strike for $20. So it costs $2,000 a contract. Your break even's at 150. Unbelievable there. That's a nice opportunity. I'll look at that in the afternoon session if the markets still continue to climb. Alrighty, guys. We will see you at 2 o'clock. See you later. Jack, nice to see you there. Catch you later, guys. We'll be in the trade room now. There goes Disney still taking off there. We'll continue this in the trade room. See you soon.